So we're here at Goodwood Revival, which at its heart is all about classic cars and classic car racing.
And now look at the straight line speed, he's back in front.
But it's an incredibly immersive event, and everybody who comes here is expected to dress in period style from the 40s to the 60s. Can you tell me a little bit about what you're wearing?
You can obviously get loads of people through the gates here. The Revival is the most incredible experience on site, but you've got to give it to the rest of the world because this place is very, very special.
So Gravity Media is the host broadcaster for Goodwood, and we have 24 cameras in and around the race covering the race action, but we also have roaming crews.
This area is full of some immersive workshops.
Let's have a look inside.
So I'm producing the ITV shows. I've actually got the best gig here because the World Feed producer's on for about 8 hours. We're on for 2 hours. And my job really is to make sure that I can steer Lee Mackenzie, who's our lead presenter.
Pretty busy here, and I just want to have a word with my friend Jensen Button.
And that we can encapsulate this event this whole weekend.
That is exactly what the Goodwood Revival is all about.
The whole crew is totally brought into the atmosphere of the event, wearing all the clothes, even the riggers, even the people in the truck, and people that don't even leave the OB compound. What are you lot doing? You're causing trouble.
And it's a real team effort, this, pulling it together, so what you see looks seamless, but behind the scene everyone is paddling very hard. They will send the Duke up, cue him to start speaking, and we see him on the screen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You actually have to editorially really pick and choose what you cover.
There's a lot of motorsport.
The flag waves and we're racing, what a great start!
There's a lot of very, very famous, brilliant, iconic drivers.
The Jensen Buttons, Sir Jackie Stewart's, Tom Christensen's.
We just had a race today where some of the cars are worth millions and millions.
And these drivers are going around the circuit like hooligans.
This race meeting we've got 2 live feeds covering 3 cars in the race. We can put people in the driver's seat in these wonderful old machines so we can see all the action happening in front.
We had Jensen Button's Jaguar as it was going around the track, and he was leading by a mile. We could see as he drove away from all the cars behind him. Then we also got to see inside the car when his gearbox gave way and he was out of the race, and that just really shows the value of bringing innovation to events like this.
But there's also loads off the track, and I think we're trying to make sure that we get the balance right.
Tell me about where all these parts came from.
It's one of the key messages of Goodwood this year for Revive and Thrive is to reuse, make, do and mend. And it's a really important global message as well.
Upcycling, repairing what you already have, whether it's clothes or interiors, moving towards something much more sustainable. And do need to ask you about your vintage leathers.
So today was like any other day, apart from the fact I was racing in the Lavender Cup. It wasn't fully into first, and I dumped the clutch and I didn't go anywhere.
His bacon was saved and he made an electrifying getaway.
The best moment, having navigated the chicane, and I suddenly realised that all I had to do was just change into third and I'd won the race. It was unbelievable.
Yes! Yes!
Events like this always have a really important place because they aren't just about sport. They're trying to mix in some cultural values as well and trying to bring a bigger picture to a sporting audience and really attract a next generation of viewers.
And the great thing with live is anything can happen.
Well done once again to all our fabulous winners here.
And we'll do it all again next year.